you make otai from any fruit? And what does it taste like?
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I was on a mission to find out. Otai is a love child of a smoothie and a fruit bowl that originates from Tonga. But typically it's made from watermelon, mango, pineapple, and coconut. I've already shown you my favorite classic mango otai and a slightly different otai recipe, but I've been feeling really bored lately, so it was time to find some new version. To do this experiment, I knew I would need a control sample, and I went to the OG. For me, it was watermelon. Another thing I wanted to do was find a cheaper version, and I had heard whispers of a cucumber otai. That was going to be my second. What was left to find was the third otai. The only rules I had for it was it wasn't an otai I had tasted before, and it wasn't a fruit I've ever seen used before. Let's get to it. I started with a base otai, a set of ingredients that every otai I wanted to create would have in common. This would help me compare them on an even playing field, and it would make each otai faster to make. Thank you to Big Sis for this idea, you're a real one. To make the base otai, I started by pouring 2 cans of pineapple into the bowl. For safety,
Jump here.
For safety, this adult here is going to be opening us a can. I don't even know if she knows what she's doing. Oh my gosh, you're actually a professional. I never doubted her for a second. As a professional. Skills from dad. Okay, we're going to use leftover milk. I poured in approximately 800 milliliters of milk. Now it's time to pour in the condensed milk. This actually lessens the amount of sugar we need. I'm not sure that's how sugar works. I used leftover water and poured it into the condensed milk so I could get the rest out. I like to get every single thing out. You do not have to do that. You need to be mindful in this economy. Now we're going to put it in this. Half a pack of shredded coconut. So that's 250, so 125 grams. And remember, we're going to drench it in after and let it sit, because that's the best way to have this. Mixing. Right now, we're going to put this in the fridge. I saved it again. We're going to put this in the fridge and we're going to leave it in there while I make the other stuff. And we're not going to add the sugar into after, because I don't know how sweet I want stuff. But I do know I want it sweet, because I am. Yeah. You are a good closer, Sally. Good job. Good job, girly. Just jokes, we forgot to add in the mangoes. English is my first language, but it's not the only language I speak, and I'm confused all the time. It's not a necessity. Oh, whoops. And you also need 2 mango. Peel your mango. Look. Can you see it? I hurt myself, but it didn't bleed, so we're good. This is why they keep me away from the kitchen. I grated both my mangoes after I gave it a good mix to make sure everything was saturated. Now to take it to the fridge for real. Yay! With our base otai done, it is time to start the real fun. The watermelon otai. I picked the watermelon as our control because I wanted to see how the other 2 otais would stack against this. I started by halving the watermelon and scraping each side with a fork into a separate bowl. I like it chunky, so I scrape it roughly. If you want it fine, you have to scrape it fine. The seeds are the worst and the most tedious part of this, so if there's a faster way to scrape these seeds out, please let us know in the comment down below. This is why I want an Osmo. Subscribe so I can hit 1,000 followers so I can make better videos, and hopefully this time with an Osmo. Stop stealing my seeds! Taking all the watermelon juice. You guys, stop it. If I see a single seed go back in, look at all the juice. See, you put it. Nah, you bumped it. They stole half of my bowl. More than half. And they're trying to claim it's theirs. See, I told you. I am the expert seed picker. This was my only job because no one trusted me with knives.
Why you stress?
I'm done.
I'm gonna eat this.
Go eat it. Eat it.
I'll eat it.
Go.
I'll swallow.
Go. Eat yum. Go.
Actuals?
Go.
I will actually eat it.
When this smart person wanted to eat a bowl of watermelon seeds that she stole from me, who was I to refuse her?
디스커스팅한 냄새가 나요. Then swallow it.
That's enough.
It was time to combine the base otai with the scraped watermelon, and it was hard to let go of just how many seeds there were. People need to be fired.
I'm getting the watermelon seed.
So I went back to picking the seeds out. That's how bad your chopstick skills are.
One of it.
Ooh. I'll do it. Bring me the metal one. Ooh.
Nah, cut it. Cut.
We used 1 watermelon and approximately half a cup of sugar. I kept putting in more sugar because I wasn't quite happy with the taste. So remember, it's only as sweet as you want it to be. More sugar, please.
Gonna get diabetes.
I'm going to use
She's messing
Shush.
with my Otai.
Shush!
See, I can feel that sugar right here.
See, I told you need more sugar. Man, I thought morning.
No.
Okay, let me try it.
You wanna get your bowl?
The otai was sweet, was refreshing. All my favorite fruits rolled into one. Somebody has shown off her breakfast crackers.
It's so good.
And setting the bar high, we are starting with 9.8. It was going to be hard to beat this. I'm going to assume that every recipe uses half a cup. For simplicity, sugar is 20 cents. Total cost of the base otai was $17.29 and divided that by 3, adding on the cost of the watermelon, which was $9.99. Total cost of the watermelon otai was $15.75. Watermelon done, it was time for the cucumber otai. I want to know what is the cheapest otai I could make. The cucumber otai felt like a myth because I've only heard about it. I've never tasted or seen it before. Don't know if I have to peel the cucumber. Do you think we should have it?
We should not have it at all. Just put it on the side to save it for salad.
My sister was not a fan. We're going to be eating a salad. I had to look online just to make sure that I was using the recipe, but it wasn't as helpful as I wanted it to be, so I really was just improvising. I think I'm going to shave the skin off. I peeled and grated half a cucumber. I did forget to press record for my grating, but just know I did grate it. 1.
Oh my gosh.
I added the base otai to the grated cucumber.
Do 5.
Now I'm going to stir the cucumber one. You can tell the cucumber is there somewhere.
No, I can't see it.
Smells more like a mango otai to me.
Yeah.
Gonna be okay. Now I'm going to pour in some sugar. I haven't tasted the otai as is, so I'm going to taste it right now. And then I'm going to add the amount of sugar I think it needs. The cucumber taste was still there, but it had an apple-like texture. It felt really refreshing, and you really couldn't tell that there was a lot of cucumber in there. Oh my gosh!
Let me try.
Wait till I add the sugar. I also added about 1/8 a cup of sugar. Probably need less. Okay, I think this one's ready. Wait.
Can already smell that that's the cucumber one. This one is...
Hello, Bisimoni. It is so not that bad. She's a liar. Good. It is so good.
Cucumber.
It's okay that she doesn't like it.
1 eternity later.
Just try it. My God.
I don't like that one.
You don't like that one?
It's giving me carrots. The drink that mom makes me drink all the time.
I genuinely enjoyed this otai. I do believe even though the base otai overpowered the taste of the cucumber, it still was a really good otai.
4.
What?
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but way better than I expected.
No, that's what I'm saying.
See? She keeps drinking and pretending to gag, but I do actually think she likes it. This is the cucumber.
Okay. Oh, wow. Not bad. Cucumber with mango, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He just had a salad.
Period. Healthy.
This is actually good.
On a scale of 10, how much would you rate this one?
9 out of 10.
I rate the cucumber otai a solid 7.5 out of 10. It got extra points for being the easiest otai to make, but it wasn't enough to compete with the watermelon otai. The cucumber was the cheapest otai to make on the list, totaling at $8.75. Now it was time to find the fruit I needed to make for my next otai, my new otai. So I headed to the grocery store to see what fruits they had for it. I was looking for a fruit I was sure hadn't been used and would create an interesting texture, but still remind me of otai. After passing on the expensive passion fruit, dang, okay, bye, and the beautiful dragon fruit, comment down below if you think I should try this. I'm not quite brave yet for this. One day I'll figure it out. A little more walking around and I saw the feijoa. For those who don't really know what feijoa tastes like, I would describe it as a slight perfumey, tangy, sweet and sour, similar to a guava but not quite. And the texture is liquid and gritty. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it was definitely one of my favorite fruits and I really wanted to see if it could make a good otai. I looked for other ingredients that would pair well and I found this drink, basically pure feijoa and sugar. I thought it would bring out the feijoa flavor and I wouldn't have to buy 20 million feijoas. I'm not sure how many we're going to do. I think we'll do 6. Just double the recipe if you want to make more. Experimentation. Cut. Ah! Oh my gosh, I just cut myself. It was time to start on the otai. I cut up each feijoa in half and spooned the middle out. Then I tried crushing it with a fork, but a little tired, so my sister took over. I'm also sure you can do this with a blender. Take out anything hard if you feel like it's hard. I added the Grow Fijoa drink and used the whole bottle. She's gonna pour in the Fijoa smoothie. Ooh.
Easy mix.
I added the base Otai to the Fijoa mixture. Somebody needs to be fired. The person is
No. I don't know.
Oopsies. With the water, how dense we want it. I actually like it a lot more dense. The Fijoa Otai tasted a little unexpected. The texture was still gritty and slightly more dense than the mango Otai. You know, even though they have the same base, it gives different vibes. So I'm going to add in sugar. I use approximately half a cup of sugar. And I felt like something was still missing.
Missing something.
We bought the passion fruit yogurt topper to add to this otai. I thought it would be a little more tangy like the guava, but it blended really well with the milk and coconut, giving it a slight tangy but more of a sweet taste. The Fijoa otai was done. It was time for a taste test.
I like this one. I like this one. This one I rated 7.
Unlike the cucumber otai, it wasn't as divisive.
I like it how it's tangy.
Is it more tangier with the passion fruit?
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Ooh. They said the watermelon otai.
10 out of 50.
1 out of 5.
50 out of 40.
Oh no, 2 out of 10. Please subscribe so I can pay for math lessons for these smart people.
10 out of 10.
That one. Yeah, that's cucumber and we made Fijoa otai. You want to test the new ones? Come on, test it.
I think there's a different taste. It's alright. Both.
Translation, she's impressed. I give this 8.5, making it the second highest, beating the cucumber otai. The total of the Fijoa otai was $13.24, making it the second most expensive, slightly behind the watermelon otai. I do think my bias for the watermelon otai may have resulted in a slightly unfair experiment, or maybe the recipes just need a little more altering. And even though the watermelon was a clear winner of this bunch, originals don't really need to be tainted with, but something was clear. We had discovered something new, something different. And even if we weren't quite there yet, I still knew that there was another new flavor to be made. What is it? I guess you'll have to come with me and find out. If you like this video, you'll probably like this video. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any other ideas I can try. Bye!